Shalom, shalom. Out here again, downtown Babylon the Great, Orlando. To prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom. The so-called white man's last great white hope. The last Edomville on earth. And we just out here to prophesy to the wind, man. Hey, to warn you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, which 2/3 can repent. So we just prophesying to the wind. The Lord says sheep hear his voice. He know them and they follow him. But first and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakodashi. Double honors to the apostles, and elder bishops, and elders of great millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth for the four winds of the earth, the entire world. Share life to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Agua who are listening and learning. If you sisters are listening and learning. Hey, back here again. The true fact, faith, and edification, and the data edification will always be edifying. Hey, you got anything you want to?
That's 2nd Ezra chapter 7.
Oh, Salaki. As you see the title, we were talking about this last night. I forget who mentioned it. Was you and Nahoya, the head brother, mentioned. Hey, he came up. He said, the Lord made the world the Israelites' prison, but America is maximum security for us. So now, and we watching maximum security, it's gonna turn into death row, man. You got it.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 41. Because one thing about death row is that there's no escape.
Right.
Once you get that date, it's over with. So they tell you you're gonna die on a Thursday. Hey, don't plan nothing for Friday, man. This Thursday is gonna be your day. And that's the same thing for America. It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up and wickedness increased, and the righteous are prayed for the ungodly, wherefore shall it be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality before to come, wherein corruption is past. And that day of doom is going to come upon America in its perfection. All right, that's going to be death row for America, or Babylon the Great. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And that's why Babylon or America has been placed on earth. Because of its sorcery, because its enchantments, and because its sins have reached unto the heavens. That's why the Lord is placing a sword judgment upon America, Babylon the Great. And there's no escaping.
Right.
It's just like what was that, Daniel the 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter, where it says many tekkel. 5th chapter, it's like it says many tekkel parts. The kingdom has been numbered. And the days of Babylon have been numbered. Now that these tariffs have been going out, all right, now the wars are starting to escalate. All right, the infrastructure regarding the market is starting to escalate. All right, and the Lord is starting to increase His spirit in the earth. All right, that vibration of judgment. All right, it spells the end of this thing. All right, America has been numbered. And there's nothing that they can do to get out of this judgment.
Yep, exactly. Hey, and along with the sins of reaching to heaven, all the wickedness, the bloodshed in America, man. The bloodshed in America is too much blood shedded here, man. So there's only one thing left that could happen, man. Matter of fact, if you can get number 35 and 35 and 33.
Numbers 35, verse 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Right.
For blood it defileth the land.
And that's what the so-called white man did. The minute he touched down, the minute he touched the shores of Babylon the Great, man. That's what they did. The minute this guy, what his name is, Cristobal Colon touched down over there in Puerto Rico, right? South America. Hey, it was bloodshed, man. You got it.
It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right. Now get Genesis 9 and 6. The Lord said, whosoever shed man blood, by man shall his blood be shed, man. So, yeah.
So Genesis 9 and 6, it says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Right.
For in the image of the Heavenly Father made you man.
So we waiting now. You have 2 and 12. Yeah, the spirit link that with the numbers 35. Yep, you got it.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. It says, woe to him that buildeth the town with blood,
Right.
and establisheth a city by iniquity.
So that's how America was built, man, on bloodshed. And it was established by iniquity, man. Which we all know the history. You got it.
Right, because it says that in Isaiah the 33rd chapter. And it says that he's a treacherous dealer that dealeth treachery.
Right.
You know? It says, behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity.
Right.
For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea.
Hey, go back to the verse before that.
It says, for the earth, it's like, behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts
Right.
that the people shall labor in the very fire.
Right.
And the people shall weary themselves for the very vanity.
Right. And vanity means emptiness. So the people weary themselves in emptiness, man. And it says it's not of the Lord that the people should labor in the fire, man. And this place gonna be destroyed. Ain't gonna be nothing left here, man. But this nigga think, didn't it say labor in the fire, right? That nigga think they gonna rise out of the ashes like the phoenix.
Yeah.
See?
Brother went into it last week. That's the delusions of grandeur that Esau has, man.
Yep.
You know, he thinks that he's going to surpass the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Somehow he's going to get around being judged from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's not going to work. He sold his birthright from the foundation. All right, and now we're starting to see the fruits of that. We're starting to see the fruits of the promises that were made to our forefathers manifest, man. Right. And this is the end of your kingdom and the uprising of the Lord's kingdom, man.
And that's the end of the so-called white man's kingdom. That means, hey, this is going to be death row for everybody, man. Yeah. If you're not of the elect, it's going to be death row for you. They tell you in Habakkuk 2 that he said his nest on high, that he may be able to escape from the power of evil, man, from the day of evil. Which this is what the so-called white man doing, the elites. They're trying to hide from the Lord, man.
That's why you have social constructs like white and black. That's why you have different races outside of the 18 nations that the Lord has created in the Bible. Because they tried to hide themselves amongst the nations and hide themselves amongst us, claiming to be us as well. And that's not working no more, man. The Lord has cast down those enchantments. All right, and the Lord is starting to reveal who Esau Edom is, who the villain in the story truly is. Right. And Esau Edom chiefly, we're speaking about the dukes of Edom, those who control the resources. Gettys, the DuPonts, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, those who have control of the money.
The Oppenheimers, man.
The Oppenheimer, those who control and misuse the resources, man. Yep. They're the ones that have shed the most blood because they're greedy. Like it says in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, their desires is hell and death, and they can't be satisfied. Right.
Hey, and all you Jake that's following behind Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Hey, this is his last hurrah, man. They don't got nothing else after this, man. They don't got nothing else after this, man. It's slavery, man. So all you Jakes that believe in white power, hey, this man is leading you to death row, man. He don't got no power, man. It tell you when you got Hosea, Job 9:24, right? And then the precept to that is the one in Revelation 13 and 5. It said it was given to him. Power was given to him, man. We talk about this all the time, the apostle, elder bishop. The Lord made his own adversary, man. He made this man. It say, matter of fact, let me read it. This is Revelation 13 and 5.
So Revelation chapter 13 and verse 5. It reads, and there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemy.
And who is the him? Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man, the elite. Because you common Edomites don't got no voice, man. You got it.
And power, and that's a beautiful point, because the common Edomite doesn't have a say-so
Right.
in what's going on in society. Other, if they did, they wouldn't be living in trailer parks.
Right.
They wouldn't be living amongst Jakes, Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
Right.
They'll have their own piece of the pie. They don't have no say-so because Esau, the least of people, have jipped them out of their own blessing.
Right. And it wouldn't be no Latino or it wouldn't be no Israelite in the Senate House or the Congress.
At all.
There'd be none but Edomites, man. And the so-called white man had to say so in it.
Because they don't want Jake in their workplaces now.
Right.
They don't want Jake amongst them making no type of decisions, man. They want Jake to stay the slave class. But, like the bro said, they don't have a say-so. They got to go with whatever the elite say.
Right.
Need to go have in society. He says, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy. And power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Heavenly Father,
Right.
to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle,
Right.
and them that dwell in heaven.
So the Lord made the so-called white man talk trash to the Lord, man. He made him just to do that. He made him for a whooping stick, for lies, and talk shit against the Lord, man.
I got one.
You got it.
Because it also says that in Romans the 9th chapter. You know,
Right.
For the same reason the Lord raised up Pharaoh, he raised
Right.
up Esau.
Right.
This is Romans chapter 9.
The Lord raised up Pharaoh to put us in captivity, right? Put us in hardcore captivity. And what did Esau Edom do? The same thing, man. Rigorous punishments, man. Rigorous captivity. Rigorous laws, man. You got it.
And now that it's being made known that we're the Lord's people, just like in the ancient world,
Right.
he's hardening his heart.
Right. Oh, what's that? Wisdom of Solomon 17. They had that knowledge that we were the sons of God.
Yeah.
Hey, right before the Lord say, get up here. Who is them? Oh, them the Israelites. You got it.
It says, Romans 9 and 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Heavenly Father? The Heavenly Father forbid. But he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Heavenly Father that showeth mercy.
Right.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harden. And that's exactly what the Lord has done. All right, the Lord has created Esau to be a perfect tool of destruction and wickedness. Like it says in Malachi, the 1st chapter, he's the border of wickedness.
Right.
He that border is the beginning and the end of something, and he's the beginning and the end of wickedness. Man. Everywhere he goes, that's what's spread.
Oh, that's the four corners. Oh, hey, he's the whole four corners, man. It'll tell you that, hey, matter of fact, get Psalms 12 and 8. Because the Lord, when the Lord asked Satan in Job 2, Job 1, he said, where you coming from? He said, from walking up and down and going to and fro, up and down in the earth. Right? Read that.
It's Psalms 12 and 8. The wicked walk on every side.
On every side. You go ahead.
The vilest men are exalted.
The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And who's exalted right now? Get Psalms 49 and start at 6. Who's exalted right now in the earth? The so-called white man is, man. Go ahead.
Psalms 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth
Right.
and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
Right. Who's doing that? Esau Edom. Go ahead.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother,
Right.
nor give to the Heavenly Father a ransom for them.
See? They can't even redeem their brother. Keep reading.
For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever.
Right.
That he should still live forever and not see corruption.
Right. See? This is what they trying to do. Go ahead. They trying their best to do that, man. But it ain't going to happen. The Lord said he would not perform his enterprise. You got it.
For he seeth that wise men die.
Right.
Likewise the fool and the brutish person perish.
See? Likewise the fool, which the Lord said 2/3 of Israelites, Jeremiah 4 and 22, right? They fool, but Esau Edom is a fool. That's the Psalms 14. Go ahead.
It says, and leave their wealth to others.
Right.
The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So we know you're talking about the so-called white man, because they think their house is going to continue forever, right? The said leave their wealth to their children. And what happened? The Edomite, these elites know about reincarnation.
Right.
So they leave everything to the sons.
Right.
So they know that they're coming back to inherit what they left. They know this, man. That's why, hey, before the world knew that, the Lord told us, man. Go ahead.
And that's why you have incest and inbreeding
Right.
prevalent over there in Britain,
Yep.
because
Yep.
they understand reincarnation.
Right.
They understand that you will come back in your family line.
They're trying to keep it in the family.
They try to keep it in the family. It says the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever,
Yep.
and their dwelling places to all generations.
Right.
They call their lands after their own name.
Amerigo Vespucci, right? America, which is bitter. Leo Scipio's Africanus, which we know. Asiaticus, which was Leo Scipio's brother. Right? You got it.
Nevertheless, man being in honor,
Right. Man being in honor. We go to the other precept that you read. Who's in honor right now? Go ahead.
abideth not.
Right.
He is like the beast that perish.
See, them that is in honor right now, he just a beast that perisheth, man. Get the one in 12. Is it 12? Is the same difference? Is that verse? Yeah, it's the last verse, I think it is.
Yeah, verse 20.
Yeah,
It says,
20, okay.
Man that is in honor
Right.
and understandeth not.
See, man that is in honor understandeth not. It said in Daniel 12 and 10, the wicked would not understand.
Right.
See, it's talking about the so-called white man. Go ahead.
It's like the beast that perish.
Right. So while Jake following behind the so-called white man, hey, you on your ass on death row, man. You don't even know this nigga got you on death row. Hey, cause everything about him is curtains, man.
Right.
This man finna come out the bunkers, go in the chains, and go straight into slavery, man. And then after slavery, ain't no rest.
Hell no.
You don't get to go. You
For-
the Lord ain't gonna say, okay, you did enough. No, you grab all their ass up, man. So while you niggas following this guy, these niggas got you on. Hey, who put me in on death row today, man? Esau Edom, man. There is no law about a man supposed to sit on death row and then still get 3 meals. Nigga done committed adultery. Nigga done committed murder. And you just put a man on death row. Oh, we'll kill him. We'll kill him in 5-10 years. What?
Wicked, man.
Man, that's wicked, man.
Got that nigga stressing. His whole rest of his existence, he's stressed.
You nigga go to FSP, which is Florida State Penitentiary. All the other prisons in Florida is daycare centers. That's what they call correctional facilities. You niggas go to FSP, they just go to killing niggas, man.
Right. They ain't got nothing to live.
They don't got nothing to live for anyway. What you gonna give me? Triple, double life? I already got life. I ain't never getting out this motherfucker.
No chance of parole. Your ass got the death penalty,
Right.
man.
But yeah, man, the Lord made the world our prison, man. But he made America maximum security. And we watching it turn to death row, man. You got it.
I got two.
Go ahead.
So Isaiah 13 and verse 14. It says, I'm gonna hit verse 15.
Hey, and when the Lord said he broke the yoke and burst the bond of our mental prison, our spiritual prison, our emotional prison, which is your mind, man. The Lord broke that. So now that's why he said in John, hey, you should know the truth and the truth shall make you free. So now we free through the Holy Spirit, man. And these 2/3 is still mentally, these niggas still in prison, man. So all they want what? Give me my little perks, and I'm good, man. Let me get my soup. I still get the order, goddamn it, summer sausage. Oh, they done put crab meat on the commissary now. Yeah. Nigga like, yeah, they got crab meat on the commissary. You in motherfucking in jailhouse just chilling, man. You go order Kool-Aid and shit. Jake in jail, hey, as long as somebody that come to bring and put money on the commissary, you can order you a 60 bag. That's the biggest you can get, a 60 bag. Then you can put money in another nigga's account, and then he go, or you hey, on commissary day, get 2 of them, bro. Get 2 papers. You fill out one, soups and meat. The other one, honey buns and Snickers and shit. You might put a couple deodorants and soap on that motherfucker. I did that shit. As long as you got motherfucker bring you money, you just, hey.
Run it up.
Yeah, run it, yeah. Nigga chillin' like,
That's all.
Yeah. Cause you know, niggas be traffic, nigga have money put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, come drop like 500 and shit. That should be good for a few months. The nigga just in that bitch chilling. No, nigga, you got nigga, this motherfucker shit going on at the world leaving your ass. Nigga, hey, long as nigga drop 50 in my 500, I can order 60 there a week. Nigga ain't worrying about shit, man. That's niggas in the world right now, man. Nigga get the PS5. All they want about now is the new games coming out. Oh, shit, all you don't got to get the CDs no more. Fuck games now. You can just digitally download that shit. Nowhere. And if you want to play Call of Duty, you got to get the DLC pack. The niggas on weed, they got the game chill, just chilling, man. That's Jake in fucking prison, man. So it's just, hey, man, I got a decent job, right? I can get some box every night. When I want some box, I get some box. In the meantime, I'm just on this game. That's Jake now, living out here, but they mentally in prison, man. Esau just give them a little something, and they good with that, man. No, we want to go home, man. We ain't. See, when you was captured in the mine, all you know is shit, plantation. You know. No, we free now through the truth. No, we know, bitch. We want to go home. We want to go back and be free. We ain't free here in America, man. We ain't had no motherfucking street lights. Women wasn't driving, man. Accidents every time you got a motherfucking wife. Now when you drive now, you ain't just driving for you. You driving for you and motherfuckers out there, man, because bitches is reckless out here. Men and women, man. Every time you pass a motherfucker, they in their phone. This shit is dangerous, man. And the more we be here, the more we get vexed, man. We want to get the fuck out of here, man. You got it.
Like the bro said, you know, we missing out on the world, man. The Lord
Right.
created the world to be inhabited. And right now we missing out on it. Like the brother said, man, like for the average Jake to experience the world, we gotta watch it through the TV.
Yeah.
Through some Edomite experience, and that ain't living, man.
Our mind is conditioned to like a damn float, a 4-block radius, man.
Exactly. Condition. Hey, brothers talk about this all the time. This work, all this work culture and all that shit, that's not a part of our culture.
Right.
We're not supposed to be working every single day, breaking your back, man. Just to do it all over again.
And that's why it makes sense when it says, surely oppression make a wise man mad. Because now we understand why, man. You got it.
He says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Like the brother that's going into what the brother was speaking about, man. All you jakes that are joined into the so-called white man, Esau Edom, you're going to fall right along with him, man.
Right.
Because his society is crumbling, and he's not taking regard for his own kind. So those who are joined hand in hand with him, you're not going to suffer a different fate. You're going to fall right along with him.
Right along with him, man.
It's,
hey, cause that nigga is on death row. He been on death row for a long time, man. He don't know it, but he been able to jet set and fuck shit up. But he been on death row the whole time, man.
It's 2nd Ezra 15.
Hey, cause they show you, even on death row, the niggas still be in that bitch 20, 30 years before they put a motherfucker to death, man.
For real.
Cause they get that money off your ass. They make money off when you sit in jail in prison. The government make money off that shit, man. And free labor, right? You got it.
It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right.
And our people are being led as a flock to the slaughter, man. They're just following right along and you can get along.
Yeah.
Esau got them in this drunken stupor, not even realizing, like the brother said, it's like prison. You're not realizing what's going on in the world. The whole world is passing Jake right by and they live in it.
They're living in it.
The terrorists is literally being enacted. We got
do you know why they're going so much slower now?
literally being set in place, and Jake is not. They don't even know nothing about the armed fighting. They don't know nothing about it. They don't know nothing about what's going on in Russia and Ukraine.
Right.
They don't know nothing about that. But they can tell you the latest stats on LeBron James, man. Their world is here instead of what the Lord wants it to be concerning prophecy, man. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. There's people led to a flock as a flock to the slaughter. We was destroyed mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Now we're not led as a flock to the slaughter. And I realize, man, get the fuck out this line. Motherfuckers just like they on some goddamn Ridley, just following each other.
That's for real.
Yeah. The Lord like told the angel, hit that nigga across the head, man. Get up out that fucking line, man.
Right.
You on a conveyor belt just going. like a conveyor belt, like you see, like you just on like at the airport. If you don't want to walk, you just on a conveyor belt, and that bitch just move. You just la 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 la. You just flowing. Nah, get the fuck out that shit, man, and walk. Nigga, go the other way.
And your brother's getting chopped up right in
Yeah,
front of
yeah,
you.
yeah. Yo, they got nigga on Ritalin. They can't move. Nigga can't do shit. He on Ritalin. Stop.
That shit cold, bro.
Hey, cause he just got them kid to Chuck E. Cheese. Nigga supposed to be bouncing around, playing in the ball. That motherfucker just, his mama got just sitting there. He just looking, drooling and shit. Like, nigga, get your ass up and go.
Right, you trying to put them demons on his ass to calm down, man. That's wild. But that's happening out here, though.
Yeah.
Like, Jake is literally being slaughtered right in front of us. You see it on the news damn near every other week.
Yeah.
Another nigga got slaughtered by the so-called white man. And Jake just still following along with the same old system.
Right.
If we just apply our mind, maybe the so-called white man will be nice to us. Keep going right along with the slaughter, man.
Right.
The Lord has woken us up, though, like the bro said. The Lord has woken us up, and now we become the shepherds of the herd.
Yeah. Hey, you see they just, whatever happening now, I don't know, the scope. Hey!
Yeah.
Everybody. Dumb down motherfuckers. We'd have been there, it'd been like, fuck the nigga. Okay, the nigga just stole. Everybody just still, hey! See, that's that zombie mentality, man.
Real talk, man. Real talk. And that's the same shit that's happening in ancient Rome with the bread and circus.
Right.
They had them niggas so juiced up on them Pantheon games, arena games, and all this kind of shit. Niggas weren't paying attention to what the fuck was going on. And the same thing is happening. And we like, man, none of this matters. Like, you watch a basketball game or football game, that's just modern day slavery, man.
That's all it is. Court justice, entertain these niggas.
Because as soon as a nigga, it's like a racehorse. As soon as the nigga break his leg or tear something,
Nigga my back, shoot it.
he's
It's
done.
over.
He's
It's
done.
over.
Get the next one.
Yep. That's it, man.
It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Hey, and that mighty hand and stretched out arm is the Howard Shah, man. Yep, you got it.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment.
Right.
That the Heavenly Father shall bring upon it.
Hey, this show you ain't talking about ancient Egypt, man. But he said he was sent plagues as the old Egypt, man. And he said it's gonna be smitten with destruction, man. The ancient Egypt wasn't destroyed, right? The Lord just destroyed all the men, mostly.
Army.
The army, yeah. The women ain't go out to the,
No, chase.
right. It was just the men, man. Yeah, you got
It
it.
says, they that till the ground shall mourn.
Oh, that's heavy. Just like ancient Babylon, just like the Babylonian Empire, right? The Medes and Persians ain't burned it down.
No,
They just took it over. It was a transition of power, man.
they just usurping authority.
Right.
It says, hey, yeah, that's a beautiful point. They just usurp authority. That going to show you that this is talking about the modern day.
Right. That's why the Egyptians, the original Egyptians, the women that was in ancient Egypt when Pharaoh got to destroy all the men, a heathen came in after the other heathen.
Yeah.
So the women had to get with other men.
Yeah.
And them kids was whatever those heathen men were. Yeah. So that's how the Egyptians got. Now y'all ass is Sudan and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, over there through in the other parts of Africa, they ain't in fucking Egypt.
Eating dust bunnies.
The Egyptians is through now.
Right.
Now you got Edomites and Elam over there in goddamn Egypt, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
It says, Egypt shall mourn. I'm just like they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasphemy hell, and with a fearful constellation.
Hey, and that's happening now, man. These farmers complaining. What's this Jake farmer with a cowboy hat? You talking about, oh, they just gave them $1 billion in the funding for the farmers. Man, that ain't enough money, man. Y'all been struggling for years. And they was all happy. Hey, Esau, now, the video I did a while ago, they said they don't need human resources to produce the crops and then to gather the crops, but they're using AI bots, man. They're using AI bots to produce, to plant the crops, right? To watch it, to harvest it. They're using AI bots. They say they don't need no more human resources, which is the humans.
Because they're using those big crop collectors.
Right.
And then a person is not running that thing. They're running it from a remote control.
Yep.
And at the same time they harvesting the crops, they're planting new ones at the same time.
Yep.
And
Fucking they
it's-
goddamn ground up.
Right, and they claim that it's more efficient, which puts a lot of people out of jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of Northern Kingdom jakes, a lot of Southern Kingdom jakes out of jobs, man.
Hey, and they showed you that they set up an account for the farmers. That's the same shit they gonna do to ration the food out to the people.
Yeah.
We gonna set you up with something, and this what you gonna, because that's what they doing to farmers now, man, in America. Even the farmers over there in fucking Europe was doing the goddamn an uprising, an uproar with all the tractors. They had to cover, on the interstate. Hey, yo. Man, Esau, man, this nigga, you got it.
China suffered a huge hit to their agriculture too. 2 years ago when that landslide, that mudslide hit, and it wiped out, I believe it said like 70% of their farmland. And they took a huge hit from there.
Right.
But like the brother is saying, it was a Jake that was saying how they got funding because these tariffs have really put a strain on a lot of these farmers because it affects produce directly, man.
Yep.
So it's put a lot of farmers in a very tough position, and that's exactly what the Lord said, man. The seed is failing, man.
Yep.
And not to mention these storms that the Lord is sending, all these cold fronts, these wildfires, floods, all of this is messing up the agriculture, man.
Yep.
And that's the beginning of famine.
Hey, cause it's already fucked up anyway. All the blood in the shed in America by the so-called white man. So the Lord just, hey, you started this shit. I'm gonna finish this shit. You got it.
It says, woe to the world of them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yep.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another,
Right.
and swords in their hands.
Remember, hey, the sword is the so-called white man, first and foremost, man. He's the sword of the Lord. So it's him that's got everybody, that's gonna bring everybody to the streets, man. What nigga said, big ass said, take it to the streets. That's what's finna happen, man. Hey, everybody finna, the war is gonna be in the streets, man. Sedition, insurrection, man. Why? Because the so-called white man done turned the world to a fucking death row, man. So everybody just like on death row, a nigga don't give a damn, man. He know, he finna die 3-4 years from now. It said that nigga just finna start shanking motherfuckers. You gotta put that nigga in a 24-hour lockdown, man. The 1 hour that nigga get, it's straight to the shower, back to the motherfucking room. Cause then he gonna kill somebody else.
It's unstable.
He'll kill a fucking CO. If he get too close, he already got a date. He already, what you want to eat? Nigga, let me get the steak with the asparagus, with some motherfucking garlic mashed potatoes, bitch. Give me some gravy on that shit. Hey, it's over. You get too close to that nigga, he gonna kill you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Esau. He's conditioned the people's mind. Hey, and he used food, he used music, movies. It's all enchantments, man. That's why the Lord like, man, everything that you have done to my people, your people, the world's people, let me see you stand up now with your enchantment. Let me see what you're gonna do now. He said, bring forth your monthly prognosticators in Isaiah 47, man. Because he used witchcraft to destroy the world, man. You say in Revelation 11:18, he gonna destroy them who's destroying the earth. There's only one nation of people that's doing that, man. You got it.
It says, for the sword in their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And like the brother was going into, it's speaking about sedition, class wars, race wars. It's gonna come because these people are on death row.
Yep.
And what happens when a nigga is on death row? It don't hit him immediately that he's done for.
Yeah.
It probably take a week or maybe even a couple of years before it really sink in that he's done for. And that's when his mind just snaps. Like, okay, there's no more hope.
Yeah.
And a lot of these niggas, when there's no more hope in America, when there's no more job to go back to, when there's no more store to go get no groceries for, when there's no more money to be had, no more bag to be chasing, when there's no more hope here,
I ain't know when it ain't no more drugs,
right?
liquor.
It's over with.
It's the demons gonna come out, man.
Because that's where the people hope is at. They hope is in, I can go give me a little bottle or something, and I can just go ahead and chase this down. And
They
just forget about
sedated. They sedated right now, man. Yep.
it. So when there ain't no more hope, that's when the prophecy's gonna kick in, man. It's a, and that hope is being,
That's heavy, cause right now they unconscious.
yeah.
Cause of the drugs, man. Cause of the philosophy of the so-called white man. Motherfuckers is just, they cause like Apostle Boss said, you gotta be sane to be in the truth.
Exactly.
So them, hey, them right now they insane, right? So when they get sane, that's what somebody gonna be eating on their ass.
Right. Right. That's what they gonna consider. Oh shit, them niggas are talking about this.
Shit. Hey, well, right when they 2/3 turn sane, it's gonna be too late, man. That's heavy, man. This is Zechariah 14:12 to let them back there. Zechariah 14:13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. See, this is gonna happen, man. And hey, Trump looking good for this, man. How the hell this guy? Hey, Yahweh Shema Rashad doing a beautiful thing with Trump, man. Because the Edomite, the GM at the plantation, he said, man, he said, Isaiah, do you know 85% of the wood come from Canada? I said, no, I ain't know that. So this nigga, he said he put double tariffs on Canada. Nigga, you know that affect Americans? Them tariffs affecting Americans. It ain't affecting Canada, man. This guy's crazy. He told me he put double tariffs on Canada. And then 85% of the wood come from Canada, so ain't gonna be no more Lowe's and Home Depot then.
Exactly.
That shit crazy, bro.
Which is going to drive the price of resources up. Because how do you build houses? The houses ain't built with brick no more.
Right, that's what he said. Jim said, he said, man, ain't gonna be no more building. All the wood, he said, all the wood come from, man, that's crazy, man.
All the wood, and then 90% of the avocados come from Mexico.
Yep. Most of the damn fruit, the oranges,
all the fruit come from Mexico, man. And then you got auto parts and cars that are engineered in Mexico as well.
Yeah, man.
So all the prices of cars is gonna go up. Jake ain't gonna be, the gas is gonna go up. What the fuck? And the average, Nahal brought it out a couple of weeks ago, man. The average income for an Israelite household, 2 parents, it's 25 to 30,000 a year. A car is down there $60,000.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then on top of the tariffs, it's going to drop the price up even further, man. And gas is going to be at $3-4. We're talking about something that's directly going to impact our reality. But the beautiful thing is, the Lord already gave us the jump on it. Right. Because before it happened, the Lord gave us something to prepare mentally and spiritually for what's getting ready to take place in America. Because right now, America is circling the toilet bowl.
Yep. And that's this. You just said, Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember not the Creator in the days that got you, while the evil days come not.
Right.
Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. The sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. You got it? No. Go ahead.
Because, like it says, you remember your Creator in the days of your youth.
Right.
While the evil days draw nigh. Because right now, we are in evil days, but it's not completely, we're not in that full effect.
Right.
Right now, we in the beginning stages, like it says, it's like every 16 after the beginning of sorrow.
Yep.
This is just the beginning of wars and famines and all this kind of stuff. So while it's just the beginning, we have time to be like, okay, this is just the beginning. Let me go ahead and build my faith and my trust in the Lord. Let me study and show myself approved and study and prepare for what's coming up.
Right.
Because the Lord has given us time. You can't say the Lord didn't give you time. The message has been out here since the late 60s.
Right.
The Lord has given everybody time, and everybody's seen it, everybody's heard it at this point.
Yep.
You know, there's no excuses.
You ain't gonna have ain't gonna be no excuse. As a matter of fact, hey, it's gonna be death row for most of these people, man. This is John 15:22. It reads, If I had not come and spoken unto them, they have not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hated me hated my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin, but now they have both seen and hated both me and my Father.
Right? And that's exactly what you do when you turn down this weapon, the gospel. You turn down the Heavenly Father, that extension that he's bringing forth for this world.
Right.
You turning down the Lord, man, because the Lord is the one that sent the prophets out to warn you. Be time before the destruction, before there is no remedy. And right now we're coming up on that point, man, to where it's not going to be a remedy for what's getting ready to happen in this society. People are going to go crazy, man. Crazy. They already crazy. Opioid abuse is already rampant, and the Lord hasn't even begun yet, man.
Right. Yeah. You got to go ahead.
Imagine what's going to happen when, like the brother said, there is no more pills, there is no more medication, because I would venture to say about 70% of the American populace is heavily medicated.
Yeah. 70? Shit.
It's probably more than that.
Yeah.
Heavily medicated because
that's
they go to these doctors, they got these, they own these pills, they own these drugs,
And
to
they
keep
get
them-
addicted, yeah.
and they're addicted. So what happens when all of that is cut off? And, or better yet, what happens when they can't pay for the medication?
And most of that shit comes from China.
Exactly. And they can't pay for the medication. They can't. They don't have nobody. They don't have any resources to get it. Their insurance ain't gonna cover it.
Oh,
It's over with, man.
so with. Yeah. See, right now, man, most of these people, they on the influence, man, of drugs, man. So and they able to stay numbed out. While the Lord is numbing us up in righteousness, these people have been numbed out in wickedness, man. Well, they numbness gonna wear off.
It eventually do all the time.
Yeah. Hey, what old boy said, how big my weed's wearing off. My weed's wearing off. Hey, when these 2/3 of these heathens, when that shit wear out, when they hot wear off, reality gonna set in, man. Hey, it's gonna be time to go at war, man. It ain't gonna have nothing. Everybody is what's the word I'm looking for? Poofed up. Yeah, poofed up on drugs and medication, man. Everybody poofed up, man. Well, the air gonna get let out your ass soon.
Right. Not the wind out your ass.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be damn, I ain't ate shit since. They gonna be like, oh, you on that dough, you don't be stepping on no food, man.
Nope.
And they gonna come down and be like, oh shit, I ain't ate shit since like yesterday, I'm hungry. It ain't gonna be no food to eat, man.
Nope. Them withdrawals gonna be crazy.
Man.
Man, the Lord is beautiful, man. The Lord got us off of all of that. He got us off of everything that we depended on in the world.
Yeah, man.
And now we depend on Yahweh Shai. We're not dependent on anything worldly, man. We don't depend on no drugs, no money, no resources to get us through. We depend on Yahweh Shai.
Right.
And the Lord has taught us that early, which is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. This is Second Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of God and despised his word and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people till there was no remedy.
And what are we seeing? When we read these prophecies, like brothers bring these things out constantly, but you gotta, like the Apostle DeMar said, you gotta be a visionary. You gotta see what's going on. You gotta see what's going on.
Lucky,
You gotta be like the Apostle DeMar said. You gotta see it. As the brother is reading it, you should be visibly, you should be able to see it, man.
Right. That nigga, that think he's swole right there, man.
That's Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, that nigga look like Johnny Bravo, man. Yeah, that nigga walking like this. Damn, bro.
Sent off, shipped off to the world.
Yeah, you going straight to the wall. You're a mighty man, huh?
Right.
Okay. Here, get this AR.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you got.
But yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
That's all good.
I forget too, bro. Oh, I was saying, I read till there was no remedy.
Oh, right, yeah, right. So yeah, as the brothers is reading these different prophecies, you should be able to visualize what's going on. You should be able to piece it together and what's happening right now.
Right.
Because you have a lot of scoffers You have a lot of people misusing the prophets. You have a lot of people misusing the ministry as we etch into these latter days. You know what I'm saying? And it's only becoming more and more prevalent. It's more and more frequently are people scoffing, misusing the prophets. And that's for a reason. Because the Lord is getting ready to bring forth that time with no limit.
And that prophecy gotta happen, man, of they shall make merchandise of the truth. They shall make merchandise of the people of the congregation, of the flock, man. That gotta happen. And we watching it happen in real time.
It's cold to behold, man, because we know it's going to happen. And as you see it happening, it's happening exactly how the Lord said it would happen.
Right.
The Lord said exactly right. The Lord gave us everything to a T.
Yep.
And we're watching men fulfill prophecies unwilling. Like they want to be like, no, I ain't. But you're doing exactly what the Lord said you would do.
Exactly what it was. Yep. Matter of fact, this is Revelation. All these things we watching it happen in real time, man. That's heavy, man. Revelation 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which call divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shah but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
And that's what's going forth right now. Good words and fair speeches.
Yep.
They telling you, listen, they giving you a part of the culture. You know, Israelite culture, you an Israelite. You the son of the heavenly Father. You know, you can have multiple wives. You can do this. You can do that. They giving you smooth words and speeches. And inwardly, they're serving their own belly.
Yep.
They just want you for what you can bring monetarily. And they're not in it for the word itself, man. Which is why they come with gimmicks.
Right.
Which is why they make it look good to you before the message come out. Because if a lot of people heard the message before the gimmick, they wouldn't join those.
Nobody,
Hell no. What do you mean?
That's why GMS, that's why the apostles, elder bishops and elders, is the most hated on the planet, man.
Right.
Dealing with Hebrew Israelism, as vocab call it, man. Because the apostles, elder bishops and elders giving you the straight skinny, man.
And that's why niggas like Ringo TV don't get it.
Right.
Because he wasn't in it for the word. He was in it for he was in it for how it looked, how it feels, and not in it for the word of Yahweh Shah.
And that's cold he don't get it because he never had it.
Yeah.
That nigga never had it, man.
That's fact. He ain't never have it in the first place.
Right.
Because if you did have it, you would never let it go, man.
I'm telling you. Real talk.
We pray that the Lord keep that same spirit,
Lord willing.
fervent spirit on us.
Yeah, Lord willing. Isaiah 9 and 17 and read 16. For the leaders of this people call them to error, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows, for everyone is a hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as the fire, it shall devour the briars and thorns. The briars and thorns is 2/3 of Israelites, man. And shall kindle in the thickets of the forest. The thickets of the forest is America, Babylon the Great, man. And they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke, because America gonna be death row, man. Through the wrath of Yahweh of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
The land darkened, man.
Right.
What's going to darken the land?
Right.
The fire, man.
Hey, them intercontinental ballistic missiles, man.
Every time something get burnt, what's left over? Them ashes.
Them ashes.
It's dark.
Right. And this is verse 20. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own hunger. Hey, and that goes into that Jeremiah. Let me read this. That's going to be literal and physical. This is our Jeremiah 17 and 5. Hey, because all these people that was lied to by these people, they're going to turn on their ass. Right? Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and make his flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. So all these false prophets, your congregation gonna turn on you. Let me read it. Micah 3. This is Micah 3 and verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, which is what the truth, they don't got nothing to eat on, they even prepare war against him. So all these people that's following these guys that's lying to you, they didn't even super chat, they been getting their money,
Man,
and these niggas been paying them faithfully, man.
man.
Niggas talk about, yeah, hey, tickets to the Passover.
Counts, marriage counts.
Married, right.
People going through life coaching. That's direct madness. And a lot of these people,
Man.
once they, like the bro said, when they wake up out of being unconscious,
Yep.
they're gonna realize what you've been doing to them, man.
That one moment of sanity.
One moment of sanity is all it's gonna take for them to cash you down.
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah.
they've been spending their money for that which is not meat.
Right. Yep. Beautiful, bro. Yep.
And now a lot of people are starting to realize now.
Man,
Because
just get that too. You go ahead. You don't.
when this whole thing came out about Pegasus, a lot of them boys like, hold on, this ain't right. And that's what the word was. That's why heresies are needed. That's why controversies are needed. Because the true word is gonna manifest itself no matter what. And it's manifesting itself amongst the body of the great millstone. Starting with our elders apostles.
Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, what the brother just said, they spending money. I think John said that. Isaiah, okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 55:2.
Yep.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread,
Right.
and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fat.
Right. So you spending your money on that which is not bread, man. Oh, get James 2:15. That go with that too. Cause it said for brother or sister to be destitute of their daily food, man. And if you don't get them what's needful for the body, what is gonna profit, man? You got it.
This is James 2:15. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food,
Right. Which is just true. Because it said in Michael that the prophets make the people err. They don't put it into their mouths.
right?
Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, it says if a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food,
And we know it say the Lord say by every word shall the man live, right? Not by bread alone, by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord, man. And that's why Job said, I esteem the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. You got it.
it says, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled.
Right.
Notwithstanding, you give them not those things which are needful to the body.
To the body. What's needful for our body, man? Hebrews 6:9 say things that come to salvation, though he does speak. We're supposed to be confident in our people. Right? So if you spending money on that which is not bread, why you taking pictures of us? Like what? What you mean you like it? What you know about it? So how you like it if you don't know about it?
I just love God.
What God? That's according to the religion of the world. That's a lot of different idols.
I love Jesus.
We don't know who is Jesus. Who told you the son of the Most High was named Jesus? Who told you that?
I mean, that's one of his orders.
No, that was told to us a lie through Christianity. That's not the name of the Messiah, but I understand what you're saying. Go ahead, bro. You take a picture. Go ahead, bro. You got
What
it.
do you guys believe?
Well, we pass belief. We know for a fact, according to studying, looking up history, the Bible. We know these are the 12 tribes of Israel. These are their names, what they are called today, because all 12 of these tribes were conquered by the so-called white man. All 12 of these tribes. So we know for a fact who we are. So we pass belief because we know.
So you guys are black Israelites?
No, we ain't black. His shirt black. His shirt is black. That's not the color of my skin. You said black Hebrew Israelites, right? You see this sign? You see it say Puerto Rican, Dominican, Panda. You see so-called Seminole Indians.
Yeah.
So where you see black at?
No, I'm just wondering because
No, that's the term that's been put on us negative. That's a slander that they put on us, black Hebrew Israelites. We ain't black, we different shades of brown. All 12 of these tribes are different shades of brown, which were the sons of Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. After wrestling an angel, his name was changed to Israel. Jacob, our forefather. But it's 12 tribes right here. No, not one of them is black.
You guys are Israelites.
Hebrew Israelite. Right. What's your national? What's your father?
I'm Dominican. Yeah.
Okay, so if your father is Dominican, then you're Hebrew Israelite, brother. You see Dominican on here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your nationality. This ain't about color. It's about your father. The man got the seed. The man got the seed. That's the Numbers 1:18. So we are what our father is.
Have a good day.
All right, you too, bro. You got it.
It says, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace. And at the time for, that's what we was just reading. Misuse the prophet.
Right.
Taking pictures like this and trying to sue or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna come to an end. Because you making fun of the Lord ultimately. You just got marked.
Hey, and just like that right there, beautiful point too. So he said, y'all black Hebrew Israelites. No, read that James again. But see, this is what James is saying, man. He walked away, and I gave him something that was legal for his body.
Right.
Read it again.
It says, if a brother or sister be naked, which he was,
Rich he is, right.
and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body.
Right.
What doth it profit?
That's the Lord, man. The Lord just brought that because I've had to say, yeah, we black Hebrew Israelites. That ain't giving him what's needed for the body. No, we Hebrew Israelites, man. Hey, the Lord be doing that, man. You got it, though,
It's
bro.
like clockwork because, like the brother explained, that's a thing that's going to it could potentially bring in the elect because a lot of people in this world think that it's just a black thing.
Right.
Oh man, this ain't a black thing, man.
Right.
This is about the Lord's chosen people, and it's the Northern Kingdom tribes are not so-called black, man.
And look what he said, what's your nationality? Dominican. See what I'm saying? But it was the Edomite with him, though.
Yeah, that's Satan gonna draw him away.
I'm
from
not
the
even
word.
finna tap it to him.
Yeah, he gonna draw him away
Yeah.
from the word anyway.
But he could have been a J. Who knows? They hanging out together. But he said he's Dominican. See? With black, no, we ain't no black Hebrew Israelites. It's Hebrew Israelites, man. So I gave him something that was needful to the body, man. Which is truth. You got it, man. But yeah, making that point, man. If you ain't putting it to their mouth, man, they gonna turn on you, man. Oh, what they say, you don't feed your dogs, man. They'll turn around and eat your ass.
You don't get hungry.
Yeah, right. So we supposed to be Proverbs 27:23 say, it reads, be diligent to know the state of thy flocks and look well to thy herd, man. This is about feeding the sheep, man. So if it ain't for truth's sake, then what you doing? It's making mockery of the truth, right? Making merchandise of the truth. That's what they doing, man. You got it.
Because we have a lot of these guys who come up here with cameras, they're just content creators.
That's
They
it.
come up here for content and sensationalism, but they don't know it's going to backfire on them.
That's it. Hey, go ahead. It's like, no. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Because the word of the Lord is always going. The word of the Lord is always going to reign forth, man.
Right.
You can't trump the word of the Lord. And just like the Lord said, it's going to come a time where there's no remedy for mocking and misusing the prophet.
Right.
That's exactly what's going to happen. But hey, we'll see, right? We'll see.
Let's see. Hey, I also make the point. Damn, they just escaped me already. I was gonna make the point I was gonna go back to that point about damn. I don't know, they probably come back to me. You hold something else? Yeah, you got it. They probably
Job
come back.
23:12. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips.
Right,
I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
right.
And that's exactly, what we do through the Spirit. We esteem the words of the Lord more than our necessary food because we understand that this is where everything else comes from.
Yeah.
When you root yourself in the truth, everything else is added unto you, just like King Solomon. You looking for the Lord to sustain you. Root yourself in the Word first. Root
Right.
yourself in the faith, and then once you root yourself in the faith, everything else will be added unto you. Man.
That's it.
But these are the things that are necessary for the flock. Like we was reading in James, man. This is what the people need. They naked out here, man. They
Yep.
like Fulci said, they vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
These
Exactly,
2/3
bro.
of these niggas are
That's
vulnerable.
it. That's it.
They don't have no heads,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they don't, bro.
But this is the heads that's gonna offer up that cover. This is that bondage that the Lord was talking about, man.
Hey, and let's go because now we know. Hey, in Hosea 5, the Lord say, He hid His face from us until we acknowledge our offense. 2/3 ain't gonna never acknowledge it. Like how you always say, man. 2/3 of our people gonna take that shit to trial, man. And you know you fucking guilty.
Got you on camera and everything.
Nigga like, oh, listen, we'll give you probation, a couple years. No, I'm going to trial, man. I think I can beat this shit. How you gonna beat it? You got caught red-handed, man. They caught your ass. Ain't nobody set you up. You got caught red-handed doing this shit. But nigga gonna try to take it to trial.
See that? They're gonna throw the book at you because now they gotta use their research.
Right, because that paperwork, that paperwork, they spend over 50 grand in paperwork when you go to trial, man. They spend a lot of money on paperwork, man, because they got to have all their ducks in a row. They got to get the discovery. They got to have everybody that's a part, anybody that could be a witness, a potential witness. They got to do all that shit, man. At least I'm going to trial. So they got to go back to the scene on that day. They gonna go into, it was downtown. How many bars down there? It was 2 right there at the light. So go to that bar, get everybody ID in that motherfucker. We need to talk to everybody. There were 2 bars, yeah. Anybody else? Was a hot dog stand out there? Yeah, got a hot dog stand. He possibly could have seen something. Bring him in. They spend money and time, so they gotta get motherfuckers to go find these motherfuckers, the addresses, and bring them to the fucking, now they gotta interrogate.
Yeah.
That shit costs money, man. That's why they say the 2 hardest cases to get convicted on is murder and drug cases, man. Because they call it you got consecutive, and it's 2 constructive. One called constructive, and another called something else I forget. Constructive and it's one when you got the shit on you, and the other is over close by you. So you be like, I don't know who shit. If it ain't your car, you can be like, man, I don't know shit, it ain't mine. It's either on you, and if it ain't on you, they gotta prove that it's yours. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, man. But a nigga gonna take that shit to trial, man, knowing they got all your shit in the evidence room.
Right, and he got a quarter-point lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's Jake, man. And hey, going back to Esau Edom, man. This man done turned the world to a wilderness. He done turned the world to a fucking death row, man. But no matter what you do, it goes back to them, man. Because they on death row. See, we were spiritually, mentally, and emotionally trapped, man. Then the Lord freed us through the Holy Spirit, man, being reactivated. This is Isaiah 42 and 22. It reads, matter of fact, you know, start read 6. I, Yahweh, have called thee in righteousness and will hold thine hand. This is what the Lord did to Esau. We read in Psalm 73, Esau said, I was as a beast before thee, but when he held me by my, if you can get that for me, when the Lord held me by my right hand, then it said he gave me his counsel. See, we was beasts. We were living out here as a fucking beast, man. You thought you were doing, whatever you thought you were doing in your life, you thought you were finna further your life, man. And some people, you probably would have made it rapping. Or you probably would have made it. And then what? Then you would have loose booty. Right. Hey, go to Google and pull up Meet Me a Dog Cage. The Edomite at the plantation showed me this shit. 2 weeks ago, I said, what? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, Meet Me a... Man, pull that shit up, man. Go to Google and type in Meet Me a Dog Cage. This shit real, man. Your ass would have been with a loose booty through, man. Hey, cause I make this point. There's like 3-4 ways you can make it, according to the so-called white man. Right? You got it. Show that shit, man. If y'all ain't saw it, you finna see it now. Look at that, man. That's Meek Mill in the dog cage, man. Yeah, they said he was in the dog cage when they raided Diddy house. I don't know how true it is. Nigga in the dog cage. This nigga the coldest rapper in the game right now. Come on, man. Drake was in there too somewhere.
Bro, you seen this one? This one.
Rick Ross, fat ass, all their ass was in there, man. No, I ain't seen it.
They had him tied up like that.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
That nigga got out and he became a mass murderer.
Wow, it makes sense. So it's a yeah, get the song 73.
Yeah,
What is it?
22.
I was at the beach. Yeah, read that.
Psalms 73 and 22. So foolish was I and ignorant. I was as a beast before thee.
I was as a beast before thee. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, I am continually with thee.
Right.
Thou hast holden me by my right hand.
See, I'm gonna read it again in here. Go ahead.
Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel.
Yep.
And afterward receive me to glory.
That's it. Psalm Isaiah 42 and 6. I Yahweh have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles, to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house, which is America, Babylon the Great, man.
And he held us and he brought us up out of that brutish mentality.
Right.
He held our hand.
It reads, so here's the point. This is verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none self-restore.
He hid it in these prison houses. Man. Majority of Jake's in the prison now. I mean, the majority of prisons are filled with Jake's now.
Yep.
You know, and they for a prey. The system is designed to place Jake either in jail or the grave. Man.
Right.
Jake literally not supposed to make it past 25. Man.
Yeah, you lucky. Yeah. It ain't no fucking luck. Hey, the Lord got you blessed. You just blessed, man. If you do,
Yeah.
being a Jake, man. But it meant this prison is mentally, man, spiritually and emotionally. We was trapped, man. Cause this is a prison. It reads, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? And the time to come is, Lord willing, was salvation for the elect. But Lord willing for the hopeful elect now, man. We hoping to get salvation, man. It reads, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? And it said in Isaiah 14 that opened not the house of his prisoners. Who controlled the prisons? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned, but they who would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his law. For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his law. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger. That's what the Lord done poured. That's why I say in Isaiah 51, hey, they lied the head and top of all the streets, right? With the fear of the Lord, man. If you can give me that. Hey, because the Lord put the spirit on Jake, hey, to be straight niggas, man. To be demons. And the only one that can wake you up out of that cold, the comatose spirit is the Lord, man. Hey, cause when the person be right, yeah, you reactivated, you a shooter. You a shooter. You know you rapping to the future. Yeah, I gotta keep my shooter with me. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what you reactivated for? You reactivated to be a shooter for future? Or you want a King Von shooter? You with Lil Durk and them? That's what the Lord brought you, man. That's cold, man. Proverbs 16:33, the light is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord, man. The Lord bring you back just to be wicked, man. But what's that, Ezekiel? What is that, Ezekiel 14? 14 and 20, I think it is. Is it 14? No. What's the right? Yeah, 21. Read that real quick.
Ezekiel 14:21. For thus saith the Lord power. How much more when I send my force
No,
judgment?
that ain't. It's what is that? Let's say the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon the wicked, and the righteousness of the righteous. Yeah, is it 14 and 18? I forget, man. I've been a minute since I brought that out. All right. Dick on that key split on their ass. All right, then. Hey, boy, that'll get you that box right there. 18 and 20, okay.
This is Ezekiel 18 and 20.
How deep is your love? Hey, y'all about Shema Shah, how deep is the Lord's love? Hey, still waters run deep, man. I'm making that point today in the lesson, man. Hey, what Escape say, what is it, what, damn. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Right, she was like, I forget how Escape said it, I forget right now. But I did a lesson there one or two. Hey, but when you looking for love, man, when you looking for help, where you gonna find it at, man? Cause Jake looking for love in all the wrong places, man. You got it.
Says, the soul that sinneth, it shall die.
Right.
The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father.
Yep.
Neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him.
Right.
And the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him.
See? So Proverbs 16:33 says the lot is cast to the left, and the whole disposal thereof is of the Lord. So if you come back, every third or fourth generation, either you righteous or you wicked. That's it, man. What's the habitation of the Lord's throne? Justice and judgment. So either you come back as a shooter, that's heavy, or you come back as a murderer, a robber, right? Or you just an old nigga that snatch purses all the time. All you do is fucking steal.
Yep.
Nigga, no, that's all you. What Smoker said, nigga, that's all a nigga do.
Hide the chain.
Yeah. Hey, man, the Lord cold, man. And that's the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. That's why it's terrifying to think about falling to the hands of the Lord, man. Jake think this shit is a game. Man, you got it, though, man.
Keep reading on it.
No, let me go back to
that.
this.
Top of the screen there?
Yeah, Isaiah 51. I think it's maybe 20. This is Isaiah 42 to 25. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger. That's what I wanted to get that. And the strength of battle, and they have set him on fire round about. We were consumed round about, man. We can't escape, man. Like it said in Joel 2, hey, before them is a paradise, but behind them a desolate wilderness. You can't escape from the judgment of the Lord, man. It's and they have set him on fire round about, yet he knew not. Because it tell you in Job 15, not Job, is it? I think it's Job 34. It say, when he bindeth them, they don't grieve, man.
Yeah.
Let me get it. Go ahead and read that.
This is Isaiah 51 and 20. Thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in the net.
And they are what?
They are full of fury of the Lord.
So you see niggas on the block trapping. Them niggas full of fear of the Lord. The Lord got them like that, man. Let me see if I can find it. Is it Job? Let me see. Bear with me here. Let me see if I can find it. It said when he bindeth them, they don't grieve, man. Yep, here it go. Job 36 and verse 13. It reads, but the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath, they cry not when he bindeth them. See? So, going back to this, Isaiah, right, Isaiah 42 and 25, therefore he hath poured upon him the fear of his anger and the strength of battle, and it hath set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. So 2/3 is these niggas, the Lord done bind them up, and they ain't grieving, man.
It's like that addition to Esther. They satisfied with
Good of captivity.
They good of captivity. The Lord has bound these niggas up and literally sent a wild leopard to govern our streets.
Yeah.
They still don't get it.
They still don't get it, bro. Yep. The leopard should watch over your city.
Right.
Yep.
And Jake still don't get it. And the Lord is literally bound us up. Ain't nowhere we can go.
Right.
You could try to escape. You could try to flee to the suburbs.
Right.
They're going to hem you up there too. It's your house? Huh? I don't believe 911.
Right, yeah.
He's got a gun, blast him. Get through, man. The Lord has literally bound us up in every way possible.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to make you consider, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Why? And upon asking those questions, the Lord will give you the answer. Man.
Right. To show you how cold it is, let me go back to this. Job 36, right? It's Job 36, because the Lord say, man, those that he loved, he loosed them bonds, man. It's Job 36 and 5. Behold, God is mighty and despises not any. He is mighty in strength and wisdom. He preserveth not the life of the wicked, but giveth right to the poor. He withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. That's what he told Matthew 19:27, right? Ye that follow me, I'm appointed you a kingdom, right? You shall sit on thrones of the 12 tribes of Israel. And so it say, he will draw not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yeah, he doeth establish them forever. They are exalted. And if they be bound in fetters and be holden in cords of affliction, these bodies, right? The Lord ain't just put us in these bodies. Our mind was in captivity, man. Our mind was in prison, man.
Hey, that's the curse, right? In Deuteronomy 28, it says, a yoke of iron shall be on thy neck until we have destroyed you.
Right, beautiful. Right.
So until our mind was destroyed, they could take him your side. It's like a dog. He ain't going
He ain't going nowhere. Yep. Just like we went into that lesson about the fleas.
Mm-hmm. And in a jar. They're not going to, if you put a fleas in a jar and you put the cap over it, eventually, once you, like after a week or two of them trying to jump out of that jar, if you take that cap off, them fleas will never leave that jar, even though they could jump out of the jar. Their minds, it's like they mentally, they're destroyed.
Yeah, they're destroyed, yep. Brainwash, man. Conditioned through gradualism. That's what it is. Job 36 and verse 7. He will draw not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yeah, he doeth establish them forever. They are exalted. And if they be bound in fetters and be holding in cords of affliction, then he showeth them their work and their transgressions that they have exceeded. So now we get to look back on all. And the Lord had a so-called white man to make these movies, Captivity, Goodbye Uncle Tom, 12 Years a Slave, Birth of a Nation, the last one with Will Smith, Emancipation. So it say, if they be bound in fetters and be holding in cords of affliction, then he showeth them their work and their transgression that they have exceeded. And the Lord showed us that. He opened also that ear to discipline and commanded that they return from iniquity. So while we was in cat, the Lord like, read it again. Go ahead.
Because that's the point that the book always bring out. The Lord, you got to be disciplined. You know,
Right.
the Lord opened our ear unto discipline.
Discipline,
Because in
man.
the world, we were undisciplined. We
Right.
were untempered.
Right.
We did whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking
God was
beast.
like, yeah, we was beast.
The
But
beast,
the
man.
Lord opened our ear to discipline. That's cold.
Then he showed them their work and their transgression that they have exceeded. He opened also their ear to discipline and commanded that they return from iniquity. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath, they cry not when he bindeth them. They die in youth, and their life is among the unclean. And this is why I tell you, Jeremiah, it said their life is among the unclean, right? In Jeremiah 9, listen what the Lord say. Hey, this is precept on precept, man. The unclean is the heathen. So listen to this. Jeremiah 9, in verse 25. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab, and all that are in the utmost corners that dwelleth in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
So they both basically heathens, and they all going to them.
That's the Matthew 18. And they neglect to hear thee and the church, let them be to thee as a heathen and a publican, man.
Right. And they all going being led to the slaughter, man. The circumcised and the uncircumcised.
Right.
Yeah, circumcised speaking about the Israelites.
Right.
Those Jakes who know they Israelites.
Yep.
You have Israelites who know they Israelites, but they refuse to adhere to the word of the Lord.
Hey, because it said the uncircumcised in heart, meaning the mind, man. Because you know who you are.
That's cold, man.
Yeah, the Lord cold, man.
And the Lord said he would start at his house, man.
Right.
And that's what we're seeing, though. We seeing the Lord starting to touch the house of Israel more
Yeah.
frequently, man.
Yeah.
And that's scary, man, because you know, hey, it ain't nothing for the Lord to touch you, man.
Exactly.
If you don't keep on the straight and narrow. You know, and now we're starting to come into that time and the Lord is really starting to make these words that we read it manifest. Like, and they're doing it like this. It's not taking no time either. It's like like clockwork.
no,
The elder apostle McCall said he prayed, and then that next morning,
Yeah, Elder Yashwama said he told the apostle to send that prayer up, and the next morning he woke up and hey, that nigga had a thong on. Yeah,
through, man.
had a thong on, getting tapped in the Duke shoot, man.
And you know why this has to be brought out? Because this is the first step in exercising judgment, man. When you have somebody like that claims to be a leader, when you see that, that should be a red flag from you. How about Shemuel Shai? To get whatever you would get out of there. Get out of there. And follow the true word of Yahweh Shemuel Shai, man.
Right.
Because a guy like that can't possibly be your brother. That can't possibly be, somebody that you look up to.
Man, that's crazy because even this guy Tazariak was like, man, the whole head is sick, man. The whole head of Sakari is sick, man. Hey, the whole head of IUIC is sick, man.
Right. And IUCPK.
And ISPK, man.
He talking about you got to go to him
Right,
to see
right.
who to marry and see who has
Yeah,
sex. What?
Yeah.
What are these people talking about?
And Hunter talking about he's second in command to Yahweh Shai. What? Nigga, you King David, nigga? Is that what you saying? Oh, he say second in command, so he must be after King David.
Who was that?
Who the hell is that? Shit, that would be one of the apostles.
Right.
One of the 144,000 men.
Got to be.
What the hell you talking about, bro? Hey, the whole head's sick on these accounts, man. Bugged out, man.
It's starting to get worse and worse, man.
They're waxing worse. And you're gonna see, cause everything with Yahweh is public, man. Everything gonna be public, man. So, right, rap the news. Yep. Your boy went out and pulled a real great on real time.
Polite.
Yeah, whole life. He went and pulled a real great, man.
Yeah, man.
And I said, damn, this nigga was in the movie True to the Game. You ever saw True to the Game? At the end, he married them on the beach. Polite, bro.
Goof ass.
Yeah, I watched it. There's a third part to True to the Game.
And he was marrying them on the beach.
He married them on the beach, bro. I
Same
said,
nigga.
look at this nigga, bro.
Same nigga that shot up the body.
Yeah, that right before he went on to the third. Your ass eating bologna sandwiches now, drinking milk in the little carton. Trading chicken patties and shit. I give you my chicken patty today, you let me get yours on Friday. Yeah, looking at it, nigga.
Hey, like the brother said though, the Lord said in Proverbs, He will laugh at your calamity.
Right,
And
right.
eventually,
Oh, you good.
and eventually, it's gonna be judgment is gonna be public.
Yep. Hey, this Jeremiah 30, 11 it reads, For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, do I make a full end of all the nations, whether I have scattered thee. So this right here, the Lord said He's going to destroy the nations, man. Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. But thus saith Yahweh, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine. So, hey, if you can't heal yourself, we saw this. So now Kanye West and jumped. He was a billionaire. They took his money. The elite took their money. He was worth $400 million. Now he back at $2 billion now. Why? Because he playing the game. I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry. Let me get my bag back.
Nick Cannon, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Oh man, that nigga Nick Cannon, that nigga there, he kissed all kind of ass, man. But they finna strip that nigga butt, booty, naked.
They did at one point.
They
His ass
did.
threw.
They did. He was through. That nigga got about 20 kids.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know you need this money.
You better shut the fuck up.
You understand? Hey, these niggas are sellouts, man.
Yep, Kendrick, Kyrie.
Yeah, man. That nigga Kendrick. Hey, they shut that nigga down for a whole year. After that, don't call me black no more. We ain't heard shit from his ass for a while. Then all of a sudden he come back out with a goddamn Tiffany crown with the diamond, talking about he Jesus Christ, man. Nigga straight black, hey. But that's their lot, man. The lot is cast into the lap, man. Hey, but the point we're making is you can't escape these curses, man. As you were saying earlier, man. Your ass can go to goddamn Brazil and stay in the hut some motherfucking well.
Still gonna be through.
Fuck around and, hey, your ass being back on the goddamn human trafficking, bitch. Thought you were gonna go hide amongst the Brazilians.
Right.
Yeah, your ass, yeah.
Pick your nigga ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you see, there's a lot of
The little fucking taco part up here.
killed over.
Dang.
So they leaving here talking about, we're gonna leave America, we gotta go. We gotta leave America, we gotta give, man, listen, man. We under the curses, man.
Yeah. A lot of these Eves going on vacation. There was 3 just killed in Belize, and then there was one that just got killed in the DR, and then there was a couple more that got killed in Mexico, man. Like they going on these vacations for some spring break.
And they ain't coming
summer.
back.
They ain't coming back, man. They ain't coming back.
Bro,
They
that
wrap
shit.
up.
Hey, I forget what movie I was watching. Old girl was looking for the chick. She was looking for her through the movie. Couldn't find her, man. But they were telling about these women getting snatched up by these human traffickers. They wound up snatching her ass up, threw her back of the 18-wheeler. She get in there, she see old girl. They got like a light in that motherfucker, so they have a little light. Everybody chained up. She in that bitch crying, her shit running down, the black shit, the mascara and shit. Shit, like, I've been looking for you. Like, well, bitch, hey, we together now.
Yeah, we found it.
Hey, you motherfuckers gonna come up missing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, cause these motherfuckers, these goddamn human traffickers, man, they need that dirty box.
Yeah. Yeah. And they
So
paying.
they got a lot of people to serve. Hey, them motherfuckers, you watching them movies, them motherfuckers be paying, man.
Yeah. Top dog.
Yeah, top dollar. And they got your ass doped up.
Yeah. Aaron Doug.
You done got rounded up about 200 thieves. All you know, your ass is soaked.
Hey, your ass too out there a week.
Dude, man.
Next body.
That shit happening for real, man. Hey, all you women, man, that was playing games with Jake, man, all you men out here that don't want to stand for your house by Shema Shah, you gonna cause your whole house to suffer, man. All you so-called good men, all you do is work, take care of your family, you gonna cause your whole house to suffer, man. Your wife and your kids, your little baby girls, my little baby daughters, I love them. I want to see them grow up. Yeah, you gonna see their ass grow up.
Nigga talking about you want so much of a provider.
Right.
You didn't provide a hedge of protection for
Right,
your family.
right. You don't want to seek your help by Shema Shah? Hey, because the reason our women is fucked up, because the men went off, man. Hey, the Lord cast us down. When the Lord cast the men down, hey, the women and children is through, man. Because we they hedge. And the Lord was our hedge, man.
Because now, like you read, man, we coming back into that hedge. We realizing how important that is. Because, like it says in Matthew, in order to overtake the house, you must first bind the strong men.
Right.
And they had us bound. Mentally, they had us bound.
Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally,
They
man.
had us bound, man. But now the Lord is taking us, he's broken the yokes, man.
Right.
He's broken that. And having two-thirds of Jake has broken the yoke of birth, the bonds, but they ain't coming to the yoke Yahweh Shai.
Right.
But we broken the Lord has broken our yokes and caused us to come up under his trials, his tribulations.
Right,
man.
right. This is Jeremiah 9:16. I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. Thus saith Yahweh host, consider ye and call for the mourning women. These are the ones that are looking for the truth. Thus saith Yahweh host, consider ye and call for the mourning women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, which mean to be wise, that they may come, and let them make haste, and take up a dwelling for us, for the men, that our eyes may run down with tears, because, like they say, our glory is through the woman. So our sorrow, right? We don't got time to be crying, but you do, because you know, hey, you on the bar because the men fucked up. It reads, and let them make haste and take up a wailing for us, for the whole nation, but starting with the men first, that our eyes may run down with tears and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion, how are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. Yet hear ye the word of Yahweh, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation. For death has come up into our windows, and has entered into our palaces. We ain't gonna have no mansions. We're gonna have palaces, man. For death has come up to our windows, and has entered into our palaces, to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets. So the Lord like, hey, call for the mourning women, the cunning women, which mean to be wise. That's what I tell you in Titus. In Timothy, about the women that's supposed to be wise, man. It ain't just, hey, you got to roll too. Because I tell you in Timothy, this is you women's first, they said first love. No, first faith. It's your women's, matter of fact, let me get it. I'm going to close out. 1 Timothy, chapter 5. It reads, having damnation because, this is verse 12, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. Talking to you women, man. You got, hey, your first faith, and it's our first love, the men. So you're on the bottom because we're on the bottom. So the same way the Lord is raising us up, hey, you're supposed to be a helpmeet, man. But anyway, Lord willing, you got it. Go ahead.
It's time for everybody to tighten up.
It's time for everybody to tighten up.
Because it's coming down to the wire. You know, and what we read about on a daily basis is getting ready to become a reality, especially for you women. Man. A lot of you have been living carelessly. You know, you've been living in pleasure, and you're gonna reap the fruits of that of your labor, man. But
which gonna be nothing.
Right. But for those of you, you know, you sit back, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You do what you're supposed to do. The Lord is gonna have mercy on you.
Right. Lord willing, man. Yep. But yeah, you got the unknown multitude, man. When Revelation 7, that unknown multitude is mostly women, man. After the 144,000 men is sealed, you got the unknown multitude, which is men, women, and children. And most of the unknown multitude is going to be women, man. And that's the least minimum number we know, man. 14 women and 1 man right now, man. It could be possibly more than that. Because most of the men now are fruit booties. And they locked up, man. Or dead.
Yeah.
Shit, it could be 20. Could be 20 motherfuckers. Hey, what, man, Solomon had 1,000. It said, and I be thinking about this too in Isaiah 4, 7 women. That could be 70, 700. 700 women and 1 man. I don't doubt them numbers.
Could be, bro. Because you can have a whole detention center full of women.
Full of women.
You're the only one in there.
Right.
You're the only one that know the Lord.
Right. That's heavy. Yeah, man. Most of the ass, you're going to be like, move. Get back. Watch out. Eat. It's your boss thing.
Right.
Hey, when the last time your ass took a shower, bitch?
You behind me.
You done ran through like 4 periods, bitch. What? She ain't took no shower now, one minute. No, I ain't got. I need it. Hey,
Stand
bitch,
down.
you smell like you already dead.
Right.
Anyway, Lord wants edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rikak Barash. Double honor to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth and believing this truth that the 4 winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwa who are listening, learning. If you sisters who are listening, go out to the end. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue blessing your houses. May the blessing of blessing be upon your house. The next time I say Shalom, Wa. Hey, Babylon the Great America is maximum security and it's turning to death row, man. Hey, Shalom.